One of the biggest challenges in lead generation today isn't finding companies. It's finding companies that are actually investing in growth right now. Because let's face it, there's a huge difference between a company that simply exists on LinkedIn and a company that's actually spending money to acquire customers. And that's where today's video gets interesting. See, what if you could identify businesses that are currently running Facebook and Instagram ads, extract that data directly into play, enrich that data, and build highly targeted outreach campaigns around it? So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use Meta Ad Library as a lead generation source and combine it with Clay for Chrome to build a prospecting engine that helps you discover companies actively investing in marketing and growth. So let's jump into it. Now, when we talk about Meta Ad Library, it is one such platform that shows you all the public ads that are listed on Facebook or Instagram or any other Meta platform. So, say if a company is running Facebook or Instagram ads today, there's a strong chance one that they are investing in customer acquisition, testing new campaigns, launching new products, and are growing aggressively. And that there might be a good chance that they are also working with marketing agencies, which makes them excellent prospects. So, if you can see over here on Meta Ad Library, what we do first is we start with defining that okay, what is the ad category or what is it that we are actually looking for. So in this case, say we would want to see all ads and we add certain keywords. Consider that I want to at this point see apparel companies that are manufacturing or that are t-shirt brands. And I want to see that okay, how or what sort of ads they are positioning. And if I want to pitch my marketing services to them, then how would I go about it? So what I'm doing over here is I've already prepared a search where we have entered the keyword as t-shirt. We're looking at active ads and we are looking at say impressions starting from first Jan till date. In terms of language, we have taken English. So as you can see, I'm getting listings of every single brand that is running ads on this specific keyword, and I'm getting every single thing about them. I have that okay, when did they start running the ad, what all platforms are they running the ad on. I'm getting what is the ad image that looks like, what is the content of it. At the same time, when I click on seeing the ad details, I get to know about the advertiser as well, in terms of their following on Facebook and Instagram as well. So this is the sort of data that I'm able to get using Meta Ad Library. Now the question comes in that okay, how do we utilize this data? Because there are a lot of brands that will be doing advertisements about their product. So as you can see, we have more than 50,000 results right here, and that's specific for just India as a region. So what we are doing over here is to capture this data. We are using Clay for Chrome. So when I actually open the Clay for Chrome extension, what do I get to see firsthand is in terms of what all data points can I capture. So what we have done over here is that we have created this recipe that is Meta Ads Library, where what we have done is we have selected that exact data that we would want, right? In terms of say selecting the brand name, selecting the library ID, then seeing that okay, when did the ads start running, what all platforms are they doing, what are the multiple, if they are running say multiple ad versions and we are capturing that. These are the sort of data points that we are capturing. And how do we do this is very simple. When you create a list, you just have to click on add attribute over here and select the element that you want to save. So if I'm say selecting this particular element, then it actually gets captured on. Finally, what happens over here is that once all of this is set, I can actually export this entire list into a CSV format. So as you can see, I'm getting a complete preview of my data over here. And when I actually scrape this or rather download this data or export this data in the form of CSV or an Excel, what I'm able to get is a data set that looks like this. That's my complete ad list. So I have all of those data points that I had mentioned earlier in a simple tabular manner over here. Now, what I would initially do is that say if I want to focus on brands that are running higher number of ads. So as you can see over here, there are some brands who are running multiple ads. So what I've done is I've simply created a pivot table where I have the brands versus the number of advertisements that they are running during that period. So we have certain brands that are running 90 ads. There are certain who are running about 10, about 20 ads. So I know that okay, these are the brands that I can approach because they are aggressively spending in terms of their marketing budgets to attract or to get more customers. So once I have my list ready, I have my entire ad list ready, what I can do is that I can upload this onto Clay. And in Clay, one I can start with is I can start with finding their websites. I already have their Facebook profiles. I can find their websites. I can enrich their company level details, see what is the scale of that company that they are looking at. Now, I obviously know that when it comes to the larger companies, they have a higher ad spend. But what about those companies that are, say, small in terms of size but are still spending aggressively? Now, those companies also become my own target audience. So further, what I can do is I can utilize this data to enrich further finding the right decision makers, or based on whatever ads that they are running. If I'm, say, a marketing agency, then I would analyze that, okay, what is the ad description or the copy that they have built, and what can they improve in it. Because what we are able to capture over here in terms of the ad library isn't just, say, that text. We can even get the images and we can analyze those. That, okay, say for example, if they are taking an image of that product in a particular manner, and if there is something else that we can recommend, or if they are running, say, a video based ad and we would want to recommend something else, then that is also something that we can do. So this was how we are actually using a platform like Meta Ads Library as a lead generation source, and combining it with Clay makes it into a complete powerful prospecting workflow. So instead of, say, reaching out to random companies, you're now targeting businesses that are actively investing in growth and marketing. So if you'd like to see more of such Clay use cases, including, say, competitor monitoring, job change tracking, make sure that you subscribe to our channel and let me know in the comments if there is any specific Clay workflow that you would want me to build. And thank you so much for watching this. I'll see you in the next one. So if you'd like